And I'm here to drive New Zealand's first Land Rover that came in 1948 into Wellington, the 28th of October 1948, back to Auckland to raise money for rheumatic heart disease in children. The drive came about because I received a text message during July last year, in 2024, from a expert in early Land Rovers, and he knew that I was living in New Zealand, and he had seen on Trade Me an advertisement for this particular vehicle. This vehicle is very special for New Zealand because it's the first Land Rover into New Zealand, and it's the 20th production vehicle ever made. So it's extremely rare, and it's in excellent condition. And my colleague in the UK said to me, "Julian, get your wallet out. You need to buy this because this car is exceptional." And the car has spent almost 40 years tucked away, 30 years in Taihape, the Taihape Automotive Service Garage, and then more latterly down here in Dunedin with the previous owner, Peter Marr. And Peter has done a fantastic job in a sympathetic restoration, trying to keep things as original as possible. So the idea is that we drive the car from here to all of the Jaguar Land Rover dealerships across the country on our way back up through the country to Auckland to arrive on 16th of February in Auckland.
My connection to this car is that I found this car 10 years ago in Taihape. It had been sitting in a garage there for 30 odd years before that. Hadn't been used most of that time, and I started to restore it and was told by the people in the UK, the specialists, the people that had been involved with Land Rovers since they were born, not to touch this car because it was the most original one left in the world. So it was something different, and I thought, oh dear, what do I do? Do I keep? Do I do it up? Do I keep? So I just stayed with it. Hence you see a half restored car. The wheels are painted, but the rest of it is left alone. And it's just a special car, and I wanted to, it was too special for me to actually hold on to because I'm just an average person. It's a special car for New Zealand, and I wanted to actually make sure I had some quite big offers from overseas, and I did not want to see the car go overseas because it was the first one to come to New Zealand.
So we're calling it Drive for Hearts, and as I mentioned, I'm a heart research scientist, and one of the things that I've been horrified by in this country is that we still have rheumatic heart disease. Typically, rheumatic heart disease is a disease that you find in a developing country, not a developed country. And the problem with rheumatic heart disease in children is that the valves that are put into the children do not grow as the child's heart grows, and as a result they start leaking again, and then they fall into severe heart failure. Our project that we're trying to raise $300,000 for is designed to produce a valve, a completely revolutionary valve that will grow as the heart grows, and so the child will only ever have to have a single operation.